For a city official tells Wink News they have no idea what the future of City of Palms Park looks like. For years, the park is meant to be a catalyst for Midtown Fort Myers. But this week, the bid winner dropped out and a new organization dropped in. Wink News anchor Liz Byro sat down with the city manager. Liz, you learned more about why another one didn't happen and what's next.
Yeah, man, and a lot of things, as we know, they come down to money. Fort Myers City Manager Marty Lawing told me it was difficult to guarantee repaid debt if the city issued bonds for some of the renovations here. But the city is looking ahead. And yesterday I told you about another soccer team, one that was a part of that initial selection process, and they told me they are still interested in this place. Today I learned the city may move forward without the soccer route. The most recent idea was for an indoor multi-sports complex for youth sports. So today, just a lot up in the air. It was 1993, the Boston Red Sox inaugural spring training season at City of Palms Park, a new tradition.
They already had the Twins here, and then when they were adding the Red Sox, I was like, oh, great,
19 years of hits, runs, and errors until the city struck out. In 2012, the Red Sox left. The park continued to host some events.
I've played there, actually, many times. My son's played there over the years. It's semi-pro league. Adult men's, but my son played high school at Canterbury.
The last time I was there, I got to see, I believe it was Davy Jones with the Monkees. It was a great show. A long time ago.
But in all that time, no major tenant.
I think the potential was there, but for some reason, and I don't think anybody can pinpoint what the reason was, it just didn't happen. So now we're committed to try to make that happen.
The most recent plan with United Soccer League fell through. City Manager Marty Lawing told me the city is disappointed this didn't work out, but the ultimate goal has always been developing Midtown. There's plans for the news press, the new police headquarters. Do the plans falling through at the City of Palms Park affect any of the other development we want to happen around?
It probably affects it. At this point, we don't know whether it's good or bad. It might be a good thing. We're excited about what could happen, but we are focused on quality. It's got to be high quality. It's got to be what we need. We got to get it right because the infrastructure is going to be very expensive.
And as for when those talks will begin, Lawing told me slower than we might like, but like you'd heard him just say, they want to get this right.
Liz, this has been dragging on a long time. We've heard a lot of people talk about the cost to maintain it. Some saying, just tear it down. Did the city manager say anything about that?
I did ask him about that, and he brought up that 4 years ago when he became the city manager, it was pretty 50-50, with half of neighbors saying, yeah, tear the place down, and others saying it's too iconic not to. Now, he did tell me right now that is not a part of the conversation because it all will depend on that final solution, if what they decide can maybe use parts of this place or if they need to scrap it as a whole. For now, I'm still asking questions, but I'm live in Fort Myers. Liz Byro, Wink News.
All right, Liz, thanks. Of course, we'll continue to watch it and see what happens.